And here with me is Maria Milito, and she is going to host the show tonight. And you've done this before. Tell us about it.
Well, I do it every year. First of all, I love dogs. Sometimes I like dogs. Most times I like dogs better than people, which isn't just unique to me. Every dog person says that. But this is like the combination of all the worlds, because it's pets and it's dogs and it's costumes, and it's all for a good cause every year. We do a different charity. This year is for the New York City's Mayor's Alliance, which is the big umbrella organization of like 150 plus charities. So, it's all good, and it's just a lot of fun, and people really enjoy it, and they really get into it, and it's just such a wonderful way. Like, it's almost become, in my head, it's New York City, being a New Yorker, it's New York City tradition that it kicks off Westminster.
Yes, which I'm going to be walking one of the dogs.
Oh, how cool.
I'm handling Mr. America.
Wow.
I'm very excited about
for
that.
You. I'll have to watch
Thank
that for
you.
Yes.
I do want to ask specifically, we know where the money goes to,
yes.
But specifically, if people want to give a donation, I think they should know exactly where the money goes to.
Well, the money, you mean for this year, where it's going? Well, the New York City Mayor's Alliance, like I said, you can actually go to their website, which I think is nypetalliance.org.
And please do, to make a donation.
And they will list all the different rescues and shelters that are under their umbrella. And it's sanctioned by the city, and I mean you can choose whatever rescue you want. I mean it's just I'm going to say it until I'm blue in the face, like adopt, don't shop. It makes no sense for me for people to buy a dog, and I hear it all the time, and it makes no sense. People was like, well, I can't get a purebred. Well, you can get a purebred at a shelter, and you can even go to specific purebred rescues. Yes. So it's possible. I mean, if more people, I really believe, and it's true, but the statistics show you that if more people adopted, they wouldn't have to euthanize. We wouldn't have to euthanize animals in this country.
That is so
it's just
true.
Ridiculous.
I just spoke with two lovely women who came from California, who were saying that the dogs were going to be euthanized, and they saved their lives.
Right.
And look how much they've received in return.
Of course. And they say, for every animal that you adopt, it opens up for two more, and it's just, and I don't understand why people don't spay and neuter, and that's like a big program too. The New York, the Mayor's Alliance is obviously for that. Spay and neuter your dog or your cat. I mean, it's really, really
I have
important.
feral cats that we had to get neutered. We take care of them. They don't want to come in.
Right.
We have heated houses for them.
Right.
We need to
take
take
the trap and neuter, and I mean, it's just so important, and people, I just, I guess. Sometimes people need to hear something over and over. It's like a commercial. So we have to be, those of us who, are animal advocates like yourself, we have to be like a commercial over and over and over until people get it through their heads. And it's getting better. I don't mean to be negative about it, but it's not where we want it to be, but we're on the road.
But we're on the road to it.
And that's what matters.
Well, I want to thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Again, giving all this information, educating the public, and making a difference. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
I'm delighted to be with Chantel from Bravo, who is co-hosting tonight.
Hi, Gail. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Chantel, tell us a little bit about yourself, what your plans are for this evening.
Well, I'm co-hosting the red carpet. We have lots of celebrities coming today. We've got Christy Hines-Clark, who is, Victoria's Secret model and, big animal rights supporter. There are 3 different runway shows. Obviously, as you can see, there's a 60s, a 70s theme here. So.
Chantel, take a look.
I know, I love it. You definitely represented. Well done. Love it. Are you going to be walking in the runway?
Not tonight. I'm going to be interviewing for my show, looking to make a difference. Well, thank you.
Yeah. So we have 3 different runway shows tonight. We have a couture runway show. We actually have a designer that's flew in all the way from Israel. Yeah, she designs really beautiful dog collars with, Swarovski crystals, diamonds, really beautiful stuff. So she's here. So I'm really excited to see, what her piece is on the runway today. And then we obviously have, the animal fancy dress. We call it fancy dress. We probably call it costume in America. We call it fancy dress. So the animals are going to be dressed in 60s clothes as well. But the main thing is that we're here to really support the animals. Animals don't have a voice, so we really are here to advocate for animals. There are about 30,000 homeless animals that end up in shelters every year. So the New York Alliance is really doing some great work. So we're basically just here to bring awareness to pet adoption.
So very important,
yeah,
and you know,
very important to me.
People need to know in advance about the requirements, what's necessary for adopting the animals. Tell us
also one thing that you don't know, and I didn't even know this actually, because Milkshake is my first dog, and had I known, some of the conditions that pets, that pet shops, the puppy mills, the conditions that they keep the animals, I probably would, if I had the education then, I would have probably gotten my dog from a shelter, and also, it's very difficult for these organizations to keep up with the influx of new animal cases.
Well, tonight is a case of something that I really do promote, and that is beauty with function. We want to make sure that people are aware where they can get the animals, and of course the requirements involved.
Yes, the requirements involved.
Yeah, and I think that many times they don't realize what it takes. So I think this is going to be an educational experience. It's going to bring money. Where is some of the money going to go to?
The money's going to the Animal Alliance, so the Mayor's Animal Alliance Foundation.
So they'll help get injections, food.
Injections, spaying of animals, which is really important because so many, especially in some of the poorer communities, they just can't afford to take their animals to vets, and sometimes they just don't even have the education. They don't even know that they're supposed to spay. So that, again, leads to more and more homeless animals.
Before we meet Milkshake,
some of them even end up being put down.
Well, before we meet Milkshake, here's another word too. We're coming into some of the coldest weather ever, and we want to make sure that people do not leave their animals outside. And I know that there's some stringent laws coming about, but we need to educate them. Sometimes they do it out of ignorance, correct?
Absolutely. I mean, it's people don't understand. A lot of people don't really understand that dogs have the same feelings that we have. If you're cold outside, your dog is cold too. So just treat your dog. I treat my dog as I treat myself, as my child, and she has the same feeling. She feels pain. She feels, has a wide range of emotions. And I think, I didn't understand the range of emotions that animals had until I had. Exactly
right.
Yeah.
Now tell me she's beautiful. What Milkshake has done for you?
Milkshake has changed my life on many levels. I've become definitely more sensitive to animals.
I think what you're saying is fascinating, and it's educating the public. We know because I've done quite a few shows on animal rescue, gotten quite a few animals adopted, I'm happy to say. But we know, of course, that it lowers the pressure, calms people down, keeps you alert, and also for the elderly.
Yes, she's definitely a calming influence on my life. And it's also just having that sense of responsibility as well, knowing that you have something to care for and someone that just loves you unconditionally. It's a really amazing feeling.
Well, I want to thank you so much, and I can't wait to watch the show. You're going to be fabulous.
Thank you. I hope
and it was my pleasure.
It was lovely to meet you, Gail.
Thank you.
Mwah. 2 kisses.
Mwah. You got it.
Okay, now we have Boo Boo's Best. Mary J. Korangi is part of a line of custom-made jackets that the company offers. He is accessorizing with faux hawks and palm. Get it? Not pink, but palm sunglasses. Seems good. I have one person here who's laughing at me, and that's all I need tonight. My man in the flannel shirt. That's all that matters. Thank you. And Frank too. You're laughing at me here and there. It's all right. Right. They do deserve a big round of applause, and so does Mary J. Give her a big round of applause. Lexi and Pumpkin are enjoying treats from BooBoosBest.com, an incredible high-quality grass on Tuesday the 17th at 11:30 a.m. He is also a movie star. He's in The Equalizer with Denzel Washington. The boys enjoy their goodies and talk treats to me. A Maggie McDonald all-natural one-ingredient pet treat. No sprays, preservatives, additives, flour, or corn. Only USDA-approved raw meats Dehydrated, veterinarian approved, made out on good old Long Island. All you have to do is follow the feeding instructions in the package. Make sure to keep out of reach, since dogs will eat it all at once. And you know what dogs do when they do that? Then they vomit. Not good. Clients call it doggy crap. Talk treats to me. Morgan and Mr. America. Woohoo! Let's hear it from Mr. America. He's a movie star.